bienvenue à la cérémonie de remise des diplômes 2016. Merci à tous, diplômés et familles qui ont pu se déplacer aujourd'hui pour leur présence, et merci à tous ceux qui nous suivent également en direct grâce au streaming. Welcome to the 2016 graduation ceremony. I would like first to thank all the graduates and their families for being here today in Toulouse, but also all those who are following us on the live streaming session. J'appelle maintenant Madame la Présidente de l'Université Toulousain-Capitole pour l'ouverture de la cérémonie. It's time now to open the ceremony, and I'm pleased to call Corinne Mascala, President of Toulouse Capitol University.
Messieurs les présidents, chers collègues, mesdames, messieurs, chers étudiants, c'est un très grand plaisir de vous accueillir dans notre université pour cette remise des diplômes des masters de l'École d'économie de Toulouse. Je profite d'ouvrir cette cérémonie pour immédiatement adresser mes félicitations aux lauréats qui vont, dans quelques instants, recevoir leur diplôme. L'Université de Toulouse a une grande chance. Toulouse Capitole a une grande chance. Il y a des jours où il ne faut pas se tromper. Qui est le résultat d'une volonté et d'un travail collectif qui a été mené il y a quelques années maintenant par nombre d'entre vous et par celui qui m'a précédé à la présidence. Cette chance est d'avoir une composante, la faculté d'économie, constituée en une grande école à l'intérieur de l'université, école qui assure l'ensemble des missions de l'enseignement supérieur, de la formation à la recherche. Ce modèle, qui fait figure d'exception dans le paysage universitaire français, est reconnu comme une grande réussite. Cette école a acquis, au cours des années, depuis sa création, une remarquable notoriété grâce au travail, à l'implication, aux compétences et à l'enthousiasme de tous nos collègues qui participent à son fonctionnement et à tous nos partenaires que je tiens à remercier pour leur soutien. Vous avez eu, chers étudiants, la chance d'intégrer cette école. Et vous pouvez aujourd'hui être légitimement fiers d'en être diplômés. Vous avez suivi un cursus complet de formation jusqu'au master. Vous avez reçu une formation d'excellence qui vous donne tous les atouts pour réussir votre vie professionnelle. Vous avez eu la chance d'être encadré par une équipe d'enseignants-chercheurs d'une qualité exceptionnelle. Et comme vous étiez vous-même d'excellents étudiants, l'ensemble devait déboucher sur une réussite et la preuve nous en sera donnée aujourd'hui. Cette cérémonie de remise des diplômes n'est pas banale, le jour n'est pas banal. C'est un jour dont vous vous souviendrez sans doute longtemps et pour deux raisons. La première raison, c'est que ce jour marque la fin d'un long cursus qui fait de vous des titulaires à Bac plus 5. Certains d'entre vous vont certes continuer leurs études dans le cadre de formation doctorale à l'université, mais la plupart vont entrer directement dans la vie professionnelle et j'espère vraiment que, mais je n'en doute pas, nous vous aurons donné, par votre formation, les moyens de vous adapter à toutes les situations, d'avoir un avenir professionnel épanouissant qui réponde à vos attentes et à vos espoirs. C'est notre mission, c'est notre objectif, vous permettre de réussir dans les meilleures conditions votre insertion professionnelle. Puis la seconde raison qui fait que ce jour restera un jour marquant, gravé dans vos mémoires, c'est que vous allez avoir dans quelques instants la chance de recevoir votre diplôme des mains du professeur Jean Tirole, et je suis absolument sûre que vous devez faire des envieux parmi tous ceux qui aimeraient recevoir leur diplôme des mains, et ce n'est pas donné à tout le monde, du prix Nobel d'économie Et je ne peux pas m'empêcher de le dire que nous avons la grande chance d'avoir parmi nos enseignants-chercheurs au sein de l'Université Toulouse-Capitole. L'École d'économie et l'université comptent donc désormais sur vous pour que vous soyez partout dans le monde, dans tous les milieux professionnels que vous allez intégrer, les meilleurs ambassadeurs de l'école qui vous a diplômé et de l'université qui vous a formé. Je vous adresse encore toutes mes félicitations et vous souhaite plein succès pour l'avenir.
J'invite maintenant Stéphane Grégoire, doyen de TSE, à me rejoindre sur scène. I'm now inviting Stéphane Grégoire, Dean of the School.
So, Madame la Présidente, Messieurs les Présidents, dear parents, dear graduates, dear alumni, dear colleagues, I'm very pleased to be here with you this afternoon for this third TSC graduation ceremony. I'm the Dean of the school and I do feel honored to stand in front of you on this special occasion. If you will ask me to summarize our school spirit, I would say that it is most of all cosmopolitan, and you, our students, will surely understand what do I mean. During this year you have spent here, you have met other students from many other countries with their own culture, their own values, and their own sense of humor, too. If you, in your everyday life at TSC, you have certainly experienced the benefits of these exchanges and the virtue of open-mindedness. I do think we are right to try to understand our world and the people in it. We know that we need to learn not only with humility and patience, but also with intellectual rigor and honesty, even in our relationships. I hope you have learned that, beside everything else you have learned in economics, econometrics, statistics, and finance, and I hope this is part of what our school has fostered in you. Today you are about to embrace your career, which I hope is promising. A younger one. Sorry. You will only be successful if you are hardworking, modest, open-minded, rigorous, intellectually honest, and persistent. But also, as I told you earlier this year during the farewell party, if you are curious, keep learning, keep being curious. The world is changing quickly. What we'll be doing in 10 years from now will be based mainly on new ideas, new tools, and new techniques. I trust your curiosity has grown during your time at TSC, and I do encourage you to keep nurturing it over the year. Curiosity will also help you to make well-grounded and so better decisions with a better understanding of your environment. But making good and timely decisions is not so easy. To illustrate this, I would like to quote a meaningful Chinese proverb that will certainly illustrate a number of situations you will encounter in your life. It says, "The best moment to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now." There will be people around you who will maybe warn you that the conditions are not yet right, that you should wait a little bit longer. But don't wait too long. As trained economists, you all know that the first best is rarely possible. Information is not perfect, it is incomplete and noisy. Institutions are more or less efficient, and risk cannot be avoided, but must be assessed and monitored. Basically, you can never completely control your environment, and you have just to deal with it as it is. So if you have properly analyzed the situation and your inner voice tells you to do it, follow your intuition. There are various kinds of intelligence, abstract, emotional, empathetic, and so on, and you have to mix these forms of intelligence to use the right combination when needed. When you have to make an important decision, don't just trust your abstract intelligence, but listen to your heart also. The day you make this decision, people might complain, be disappointed, or even vehement. But you must be persevering and resolute. You can rarely satisfy everybody, that's life, but being resolute and persistent is a key of success. Among those people who will urge you to wait a bit longer might be your parents or close relatives. As they always want the best for you, it is likely you will have to find the right words to convince them of your determination. Always remember you owe a lot to your parents, particularly because as time goes by, as you get bigger, there will come a day when you realize that the way you say some particular word or expression, the way you tilt your head at certain moments, the way you move your hands when you talk, all these are things you observe in your father or your mother. As much as it used to irritate you when you were young, they are also part of who you are now. My second piece of advice is to encourage you to keep training and nurturing your ability to listen to people and to understand their point of view. This skill will make you more successful and convincing in your professional life. It will make you better citizens and parents. Dialogue is more fruitful when we take into account the other people's perspectives. This brings us back to the subject of value and our genuine interest in other people. I will end this speech with a request. We need you, our students. We need your feedback in order to improve our program, to improve our organization, to improve our services. The staff of the school is highly dedicated, available and attentive. I am sure many of you have benefited from their help and support. We nevertheless may make some progress. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of them, and particularly today, the people who organized very professionally and efficiently this ceremony. So we need to learn from you and your experience at TSE. Because the school is facing big challenges, we need your help. We want you to be proud of being a TSE graduate, and we also want you to be our ambassador throughout the world. So lastly, on a more personal note, let me tell you that I was born in a town on the seaside by the North Sea in France, and we have a long tradition of bidding friends goodbye when they leave. And for this, we use old nautical expression. I therefore wish you fair winds and following sea. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you.
Je suis heureuse d'appeler maintenant Romain Salis, président de l'association des diplômés de TSE. And I'm pleased to call Romain Salis, president of the TSE Alumni Network.
Merci Claire. Merci beaucoup Monsieur Grégoire pour votre intervention et pour votre travail mené au quotidien pour continuer à faire grandir notre école et la maintenir au niveau qui est évidemment le sien. Chers diplômés, je suis honoré d'être à présent à nouveau cette année pour cette nouvelle édition de la cérémonie de remise des diplômes, qui plus est accompagnée de si prestigieux interlocuteurs que j'ai à côté de moi. Je tiens par ailleurs à remercier l'ensemble des personnes présentes aujourd'hui pour leur participation au succès de cette cérémonie, qui est un événement majeur dans la vie de notre jeune mais très belle école. Donc après ces quelques années d'études que vous avez vécues, 5 ans au sein de notre grande école, au sein de l'université pour les plus téméraires d'entre vous, il est temps de quitter la TSE avec votre prestigieux sésame qui vous permettra d'ouvrir grand les portes du monde professionnel. Que de souvenirs de toutes ces années de travail, de nombreux événements festifs organisés également par les associations de l'école, mais également de longues journées, voire soirées de révision. Cette cérémonie de remise des diplômes marque la fin de cette belle aventure, mais également le début d'une nouvelle. J'ai le plaisir de vous accueillir au sein de notre communauté, celles des anciens élèves de la Toulouse School of Economics. Alors, comme beaucoup d'entre vous le savent, j'espère la totalité, cet événement annuel est également précédé, donc qui s'est tenu hier, d'un événement tout aussi important, le Business Networking Day. En effet, ces journées sont un rendez-vous privilégié entre les alumni, dont vous faites maintenant partie, et que j'ai la joie de représenter aujourd'hui, mais également avec les étudiants. Ces journées sont l'occasion de partager vos expériences professionnelles avec les étudiants afin de faciliter autant que faire se peut leur intégration au sein du monde professionnel. En conséquence, je vous attends tous très nombreux, et ce dès l'année prochaine, afin de participer au succès grandissant de cet événement. En tant qu'alumni et membres du réseau, nous sommes là pour prendre le relais des professeurs et pour vous accompagner au mieux dans votre insertion professionnelle. Alors pour ce faire, là encore j'espère que vous connaissez tous, nous mettons à votre disposition un outil à utiliser sans modération. J'insiste. Donc il s'agit en effet de la plateforme TSI Alumni, que vous connaissez, encore une fois. Donc je vous encourage fortement à l'utiliser comme le véritable réseau social qu'il est, afin de vous permettre d'interagir avec les nouveaux diplômés, mais également avec les étudiants. De plus, cet outil permet à l'administration de vous suivre tout au long de votre vie professionnelle pour vous inviter à plusieurs événements, donc, tels que le BND, mais aussi à cette cérémonie de remise des diplômes que nous vivons aujourd'hui, et pas seulement. Personnellement, j'ai l'habitude de dire que TSE m'a permis de voyager tout en restant à Toulouse. C'est un Toulousain d'origine. La diversité culturelle que nous rencontrons tous les jours au sein de l'école et les divers enseignements que nous recevons sont autant de facteurs clés de réussite. En tant que diplômé, vous êtes à présent les dignes ambassadeurs de l'institution TSE et vous pouvez en être très fiers. Et pour finir, en bon économiste, il est assez aisé de parler de chiffres clés. On va faire une petite entorse maintenant, je vais vous parler de quelques mots-clés qui m'apparaissent comme capitaux pour entamer votre nouvelle vie professionnelle et votre nouvelle aventure. Ayez vraiment confiance en l'avenir, ne vous démotivez jamais, soyez créatifs, optimistes et surtout positifs. Le meilleur reste à venir pour vous tous, c'est une évidence. Encore une fois, félicitations à tous et à très bientôt au sein du réseau. Merci beaucoup.
Alors, le moment est venu d'écouter Jean Tirole, président de la Fondation Jean-Jacques Lafont. And now it's time to hear Jean Tirole, president of the TSE Foundation.
Dear Corinne, I'm sorry, I have a little bit of a cold, so I hope you understand me. Dear Corinne Mascala, President of the University of Toulouse Capital, dear Stéphane Grégoire, Dean of the Toulouse School of Economics, dear Fabrice Brégier, who is the President and CEO of Airbus, dear graduates, dear future graduates, dear former graduates, dear friends. Our tradition is now a familiar one. This is the third consecutive year that we bring together recent graduates and their friends and families to receive the degrees marking their academic accomplishment. 5 years of studies are coming to a close, 5 years of hard work, of doubts, of success, of discoveries. The fact that you have arrived here today bears witness to your dedication to economics. It also owes to the efforts of your professors who have passed on their loves of the subject. Many thanks to them for their passion and generosity as teachers. But the degree that you are about to receive also stands for more than academic success. The degree grants you access to the community of TSE alumni. This community aims to promote, to become over time, an effective and powerful community like those of the Grandes Écoles. Such communities are meant to promote not a narrow we against them attitude, but to become a platform to share experiences, support, and opportunities, and also to get together to remember the fun time you had in Place Saint-Pierre. We can also encourage you to stay connected, like through the alumni group and the tools at your disposal, the Facebook page, the application, and so on, are at your disposal. Last but not least, this degree is a passport that will stand you in good stead on your journey of professional development. Every day, the TSE brand is increasingly recognized as a mark of quality in the world of academia, of course, but now in the world of business as well. Almost 50 companies were present yesterday at the Business Networking Day, bearing witness to the impact of the TSE school brand name on recruiters. we will now be sought out. The challenge we set ourselves 5 years ago to modernize our training by establishing the Toulouse School of Economics has been met. When they created the school, TSE and the University of Toulouse Capital had three ambitions: to build an innovative academic project on TSE community's scientific excellence, to train the economists who will make our states and organizations more efficient, fair, and sustainable, and to offer to as many students as possible the opportunity to achieve their ambitions in a challenging yet open environment. In this way, throughout your education, you have been in contact with distinguished professors, met leading economists, enjoyed the atmosphere and prestige of France's second oldest university, and immersed yourself in the multicultural environment, including over 100 different nationalities that make up our community. Today, you arrive steeped in this tradition, and we know that tomorrow you will contribute to consolidating our project. As I told your predecessors last year, this ceremony, during which your professors will award you your degree, symbolizes the passing of knowledge. This value was very dear to Jean-Jacques Lafont, who inspired this institution and remains a key inspiration. We have passed on knowledge and methods, and in return, you have lent us your youth and energy. In an uncertain world, less sure of all truths, where knowledge and intelligence are at times undermined by populism, ignorance, and obscurantism, we must not forget that it is education, creativity, dialogue, culture, and faith in the future that will move us forward. As representative of the future, you should be aware of your responsibility to make this world a better and fairer place. We have faith in you. In conclusion, I would like to say a few words of thanks to everyone who supported you on your journey here, to the teaching, researcher, and administrative staff who demonstrate passion in their work and a generosity of spirit in their relationship with their students, to Corinne Mascala, who is attending her first TSE graduation ceremony as president of the University of Toulouse Capital. Corinne is the first woman to be elected to this position, and we are at her side, fighting hard to make the Toulouse site a world-renowned academic environment. This is unfortunately not an easy fight, as conservatism and institutions stand in the way, but a challenge that we are eager to meet for the future of this region. Finally, I would like to thank very warmly Fabrice Brégier for his support. As we all know, Fabrice and his teams have put Toulouse on the world map as a center, the center of aeronautics. At our more modest level, our ambition is to install Toulouse as a leader in the world of research and teaching in economics, thanks to the support of Airbus and the other partners. Fabrice, you know how precious your time is, and we are very grateful for your support of the school, support that you demonstrate once again today by being the sponsor of this third class, the class of 2016. Many thanks to all of you, and I wish you the best for the future. Thank you very much.
J'ai l'immense plaisir d'accueillir maintenant Fabrice Brégier, président-directeur général d'Airbus. Monsieur Brégier, au nom de nos diplômés, un grand merci de nous faire l'honneur d'être le parrain.
Cher Corinne, dear Jean, Stéphane, Romain, graduating class of 2016, ladies and gentlemen, let me begin with my own word of congratulations to you all on your graduation from the Toulouse School of Economics. I'm very honored to be your class sponsor, parrain, and to share this special day with you. You are fortunate to have attended such an impressive institution. And as a member of the board of TSE, it has been a joy to see it blossom into one of the world's most respected economics departments. When we established the school in its current form in 2011, 5 years ago only, I was particularly keen for us to set up a center of truly global stature here in Toulouse. The school has realized those ambitions remarkably quickly, and its success owes much to its immensely talented staff, led by the great Jean Tirole. I hope that all of you feel privileged to have been taught by them. I am also sure that Jean and his colleagues have made you earn your degrees the hard way. So obtaining a master's degree from this school is as such a tremendous achievement. And you will benefit from the academic rigor of your degrees throughout your career. As your sponsor, I am expected to suggest a few words of advice and wisdom, if possible, to you in the tradition of French universities. I'll try to spare you superficial clichés. Instead, I will share a few observations from my own experience about building fulfilling careers. Perhaps the most important thing to say is that, personally, I did not start my career with a clear plan for the future, probably like many of you will do. Instead, what I always had was passion for the substance of my work. And I believe this enthusiasm is the crucial factor in determining whether people are successful and happy in their careers. So it's best to do something you feel really strong about. Your career will also take you to most places that you currently realize. So try to be open to new experiences and new opportunities. I started my career, as an example, as a civil servant. And I only joined the aerospace sector later, actually 23 years ago. You are finishing your studies here at Toulouse, but there is still a huge amount to learn that never stops. So keep taking every opportunity to develop your knowledge and your attitude towards others. Thanks to TSE, you now have an excellent range of technical and analytical skills. But to be successful, you will need a broader range of capabilities, whether you work in business, government, or academia. Teamwork. Teamwork is one such quality. At universities like this, probably, we compete to come top of the class, and we will reward the promotion today and as close to it as we possibly can. But at work, it's different. And you are only as strong as your teammates and colleagues allow you to be. At Airbus, every aircraft that leaves our factories is a triumph of teamwork, involving teams across Europe and suppliers all over the world. And I like the quote from Michael Jordan, the basketball player. Talent wins games, but teamwork and intelligence win championships. Remember that working as part of a team also requires what is called emotional intelligence. I'm talking about your ability to work with people, to guide them, and to win their trust. Frankly, that's probably what I spent most of my working life doing as the CEO of Airbus. Managing, motivating, developing people. Simplicity is also an underrated quality. Those of us who love mathematics, equations, numbers sometimes make things more complicated than they need to be. My advice is try to keep things as simple as possible, and especially when they are very complicated, so that you can readily understand and explain your results. And always remember the broader context, ensuring your work has a clear purpose. Speed and innovation also matter, especially in the current environment. Our world is becoming even faster, so keep in mind that customers require quicker solutions. Sometimes the fast and innovative solution is better than the most technically impressive one. I'd also highlight the importance of adaptability. Things rarely work out as you expect. A decade ago, I could not have foreseen the enormous impact of digital technology on my own industry. You are all part of the digital generation, but aerospace has always been very different to consumer electronics. Our innovation and investment life cycles have traditionally been measured in decades. But digital technology is now transforming aviation too, unlocking a wealth of new data about our operations. That's changing everything from how we produce and test aircraft to how we fly them. It's also changing the nature of our competitors. Some of the world's cleverest digital companies are now breaking into aerospace, including Google as an example. So the digital revolution is now a major focus for me in a way that it wasn't even 2 years ago. Recently, I received another lesson about the importance of what I call adaptability. It relates to one of our best aircraft, a newest one, the A350. This is the newest long-haul aircraft and a result of close to 10 years of development and $10 billion investment. What's special about this aircraft? It's its fuel efficiency, and we reduce it compared to the current generation by about 25% in both emission and fuel burn. So what I am talking about regarding adaptability. The truth is, during the ramp-up of this product in delivery, in production, we experienced a couple of glitches. And this summer, we had to delay deliveries of this aircraft to a couple of major customers, generating, of course, negative press coverage. And you might think that's unsurprising given the complexity of the technology involved, and you would be right. But what was the problem? Was it the fuselage? Was it the cockpit? Was it the engines? No. In fact, it turned out that the main problem with this aircraft was the lavatories, the toilets. And as I said to the supplier in charge, I have never managed to sell an aircraft without toilets. So these lavatories, despite nearly a decade developing the world's most high-tech aircraft, were the blocking point, and I found myself discussing with our customers this issue this summer. Jean, perhaps you have some advice for me about how to handle that. But seriously, that is typical of a workplace. You have to respond to the most unexpected of the situations. So teamwork, simplicity, speed, adaptability are all necessary qualities for a successful career in any sector. But not the only ones. You will also need to show guts and resilience. As you have already discovered, many of your peers are extremely competitive. That may seem tough, but it's your drive that will allow you to face the most difficult challenges, and so also bring you the greatest satisfactions. I would like to finish by wishing you all the best of luck for the future. What a fascinating time to be an economist. The financial crisis of 2008 continues, of course, to cast a long shadow. You know that. Your skills have never been so vital, with many countries struggling with deep-seated economic and social problems. I firmly believe that the industrial sector has a vital role to play at the heart of a healthy economy and society. So I hope that some of you will also choose to work in industry, and why not, preferably at Airbus. I already count a few of your predecessors as colleagues, and at Airbus we are also proud of our partnership with the University of Toulouse Capital 1. Today is your chance also to thank the people that have helped you to come this far, and to celebrate with your family, with your friends and teachers. Congratulations again, and all the best for your future. Thank you.
Nous allons maintenant lancer la remise des diplômes sur scène. Let's now start the graduation ceremony on stage. J'appelle tout d'abord David Allary, responsable pédagogique du Master in Economics and Competition Law.
The valedictorian of the Master Economics and Competition Law is Federico Desperato. Now I call the second best student, Manon Portier. Students from the Master of Economic Competition Law are just explaining to the others how everything is doing. Claire Abou. Robin Conchilos. Hélène Gilles. Mathieu Gourbal. Chloé Laval. Alexandre Martin de Bellery. Thomas Servière. And last but not least, Léa Siniscalco.
Reprendre votre place, merci. J'appelle maintenant Patrick Fèvre, responsable du Master Economic Theory and Econometrics.
I'm calling first Liad Bleyoum. Rossi Abirafet. Russell Black. Paloma Carrillo. Mathéus de Sousa Moreno. Jeffrey Rosberg. Véronica Konstantinova. Sarah Lemaire. Friedrich Lucke. Martin Lumist. Yana Michel. Gros. Kevin Rémy. Celia Ruiz Melia. Yan Ching Ansalteo.
Can go back to your seat.
C'est maintenant le tour du Master Public Policy and Development et son directeur pédagogique Jean-Paul Lazare.
Let me start by calling the valedictorian. Here. And that's not, anyway, I know her name, that's Fanny. Let me just tell you that she's back from Tanzania. It wasn't her. Sorry, I mixed the files, so I'm going to shut up about that. So now we use Now, Amélie Abadi. Adeline Bailly. why there are so many girls in this master's degree. It's because I kissed them. The next in line is Julie Bousquet. The next one I will not kiss, but the heart is there. It's Tammy. Clément Chabron is the next in line. Now, Quentin Arnaud. Y ahora María José Gran. Está aquí. Et donc, je continue. Le dernier dans c'est Ferdinand Cavalry, 4G.
Je vous invite à retourner à vos sièges. Merci.
So let me start with the next group, if it is possible, logistically. The next in line is Margot Licciardi. Félicitations. Je vous en donne pas. Now I'm going to make it short. I'm going to call Mena Elayadi. The full name is Menatalam Hamed Hatem Elayadi. The next in line is Henri Bernard Moscoso Miranda. Stefan Köchen is the next in line. Please, congratulations. Now, Nolwenn Piquet. Next in line is Benjamin Pizet. Félicitations. Now it's time for Yalina Valona Rakotomana. And we remain in Madagascar for the next one. Called Miali Rakoton Razak. The next in line is Coralie Rousset. Now, Matteo Sant'Angelo Raga. Congratulations. Now it's time for Yang Yang Shao. Last but not least, Payal Soneji.
Christophe Bizière pour les masters en finance à me rejoindre.
Hello, so I'm going to start with Master in Corporate Finance. Most of the students are away from Toulouse on the road, maybe buying and selling stuff, so they're not here. The best student for Corporate Finance is Valérian Blanquer. let's switch to the Master in Finance and Information Technology. So Basil Burga is second rank this year. Jean-Baptiste de Vera. Okay, let's switch to fire with Aude L'Ecole. And Giovanna Midi Rockmere.
Pour le master Eine.
Good afternoon. So I'm happy to call the best student this year in environmental economics. His name is Daniel Koish. Cécile Canoué. Wen Zheng.
Le tour du Master Economics of Market and Organizations et sa directrice Estelle Malavolti.
First of all, before beginning, I have to say that the congratulations I will deliver are joint congratulations with Wilfried Sanzandman, who was the co-director last year of this master. So our major today is Elias Goltz. d'art. Yiming Yang.
Vous pouvez reprendre votre place. Merci. J'appelle maintenant le Master Statistics and Econometrics et sa directrice Anne-Louise Gazin.
So I would like to congratulate all my students, and I'm calling now the student ranked first. I'm calling Sophie Breton. I'm calling now the student ranked second, Christina Sendek. Bolsonaro. Maxime Leral.
Vous pouvez reprendre votre place. Merci. Monsieur Brégier et Stéphane, je vous invite à vous placer devant le premier rang pour la photo officielle. Chers diplômés, pouvez-vous tous vous lever pour la photo officielle? Et maintenant, comme le veut la tradition, merci de bien vouloir passer le pompon de votre coiffe, s'il y a encore, de droite à gauche. Dear alumni, it's time for you to place your tassel from your right to your left. At the count of 3, you will throw your caps into the air. So, 1, 2, 3.